Hi, I'm Sherry here at the Little Beading Closet. If you like making or wearing sparkling crystal earrings, then these chandelier style ones with their surprisingly lightweight and comfortable fit should check all the boxes. Here are the supplies to make these beaded earrings for this step-by-step tutorial. You're going to go ahead and make this part for the bottom first, so let's begin. And this is what the difference looks like if you use a 4mm bicone or the 4mm round in this project. Start with 20 inches of beading thread on your needle. Up all 4 of your 4mm round crystals. Bring them down near the end of the thread and tie a knot. Knot it 2 times. Needle 1 bead past your knot and you can trim off the tail. Take one of the size 11 seed beads and come into the next crystal. Repeat that all the way around. And then needle down the next 3 beads. 5 seed beads. Coming up these 3 and pulling this up along the bottom of the crystal. This time only 4 seed beads. Coming around until you're exiting the 4th one down. 3 more seed beads and back through the opposite side of the 4th one, pulling it together to form a right angle weave. Retrace it 1 time. Come up the 3 seed beads and exit before the crystal. You'll need 9 more seed beads. And we're going to go through the 2. Nine more seed beads. Coming into this one below the crystal. Now retrace the thread path. And exit right here. Picking up 1 more seed bead, needle through the next 4. Makes a little corner. And then 1 more seed bead and we'll come down this side. Making another little corner. Continuing down the seed beads, through the crystal, dropping down to the bottom, retrace, and trim off the tail thread. Move this aside for later in the project. We're going to begin the central point of our chandelier earring, the part that everything will fall from. With that said, it is a post back earring. I'm going to begin with 1 pondo stitch, which is 4 of the size 8 seed beads. Coming down near the end of the thread, you don't need a tail, so just needle back through all 4 of the beads. And then come into the first one more time. That makes a right angle weave. Next, we just take a size 8 seed bead and put it in the gap formed between each of the ones from the first round. Just complete that all the way around. Pulling on my tail and working thread, getting everything tight. Coming into the next size 8, the one that's sticking out, and picking up 1 size 11 and coming back through the 8. It will end up sitting on top of the 8. For now, it might just want to hang out on the side. That's okay. Needle around to the one on the other side. When you reach the 8 on the opposite side, pick up another 11 and come through the 8. And then needle back through the 11. This time, pull it on top of your 8. Picking up your crystal, needle through the 11 on the other side. Kind of cradle it between those two 11s and needle back through the crystal. I'm not going to worry about tightening it up until I come through my 11 here. You can see the thread is exiting the one side of the 11. So now I'm going to come through this side of it. And pull. My post is going to go through the middle of the size 8 seed beads and sit underneath the crystal. Picking up 5 more seed beads, needling through the 11 here, and pulling them along the side of the crystal, and then 5 more of the size 11 seed beads, back through your 11. I'm finished with this tail, and trim it off, and then retrace the size 11s. Just continue all the way around, back to where you started, and then step down into the size 8 below. And now the fun part of using these beautiful crystal cylinders begins. So go ahead and pick up 4 and come back through the size 8. Come down the first cylinder, add 1 size 11 between the cylinders, pull it into place, 1 more, up the cylinder towards the top. I'm going to turn it over, needle through the 8, and then come down here to this 11 here. So come through your 11, 4 more crystals, and through the 11. And let's do the same thing of putting 1 11 between each one. So it'll be a total of 3 that we're adding. There's 1, 2, 3, back through the 11 here that's connecting the 2, and then needle down to the 1 at the bottom. Four more seed beads, coming through the seed bead down here at the bottom. With no beads on my needle, just needling through the very first one. Picking up 1 more, coming through the next one. 1 more, through the next one, and 1 more, and around. needle down here to the bottom. 8 more seed beads, back through the 11, and then just needle through 1, picking up 1, coming down the next 3, one more seed bead, this time coming up 3, one more seed bead through the next one, and through the one here in the middle. Now we need our 4mm round crystals, cylinder beads, size 11 seed beads, and the component we made earlier, and we'll finish up our earring. Begin by picking up 3 of the crystal cylinders. I'm going to bring those next to the work. And then 1 11, a cylinder, and 11, and 2 more of your cylinders. And needle into the point right here. And then needle through the next 2 seed beads. Again, 3 of the cylinder beads next to the center, 111, the cylinder, and 111, and 2 more cylinders. Coming up through here. And come through the next 2 seed beads. Follow your thread path and exit the seed bead here. Picking up 2 more of the crystals. Now it's time to go ahead and get the first piece that you made in the beginning. And you want to needle through all of the seed beads along the top of it. After coming through these, pick up 2 more cylinder beads and needle into this one here. Now we're going to come around this way to here. Down the cylinders and through these seed beads. Until you're exiting here. Begin with 111, 1 4mm, 111, and 1 4mm. And come through these 3. Next, coming into the seed bead here. Next, into here. Coming through the cylinder in size 8, repeat that on the other side. Again, through here, again, through here, and again, into the seed beads at the bottom, and then retrace your edge one more time. After completely retracing my edge, come through one of the cylinder beads and add a half hitch knot. Needle through one more cylinder bead and trim off your thread. If you made these beaded chandelier earrings, I hope that you love them as much as I do. As always, enjoy your beading projects and have a beautiful day.